different reactions to caffeine. Like, there are people who can drink caffeine and then just, like, drink, like, a cup of coffee and then just go to sleep. So, gonna do a lurk and attempt to sleep. No worries, Dashboard. Thank you for being here, and I really do appreciate the lurk. I hope you get some good sleeps. Making a trip at the card isn't till the end of May. Oh, nice! So, you get to, like, go and have, like, a drive down. Do you have many sort of friends or contacts and stuff, like, along the way that you can go and visit? At 4 as I go across the line into Wyoming, I'm aware planes exist, but I like seeing things on foot. Yeah. If I had the opportunity and the time to be able to sort of do that travel, I absolutely would. If I needed to get there for a certain time, I'd obviously take the plane, but I would love to do the road trip more than anything. Have to switch to decaf after 1 PM or else I'm well for sound for the rest of the day and night. I know people who are like that as well, actually. Like, they say no coffee after, like, 1 or 2. But yeah, for a lot of people, it's quite shocking that, like, that length of time can still affect you. If you have it sort of even sort of early-ish afternoon, it can still have an effect on your sleep. Hey Flink, how you doing, Murphle? Did you make a decision on the gate? I hope you did. When applying for jobs, do you put in that you're autistic or have ADHD, or talk about that after the fact? Not actively searching for a new position, but started thinking about it. Well, I would personally, again, this is me. I don't have my diagnosis yet, but may do in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, it's down to the person as to whether they disclose any sort of disabilities or anything like that. But I mean, one of the main things that I would look at is how your autism and ADHD actually benefit your job. What you're really good at. So you may be really good at, like, recalling data, or if it's a customer service role, you may be like more of an empathic person, and it can be helpful in that way. So I would make sure that you put your strengths and stuff on there, which are like usually like an actual sort of direct correlation to your neurospiciness and how that actually will help in your job. And then you can absolutely discuss it, or ask about their, if you get to an interview stage, you can ask about, like, support for, diversity within the company, and whether they have a good system in place. Because when you are going for an interview, you are interviewing that company to see if they're a good fit for you, as well as you being a good fit for them. So make sure that you go in armed with questions about the work environment, the company ethics when it comes to stuff like that, and make sure that you feel like it's a good fit for you as well as them. Like a nap after a counter monster. Yeah, exactly. It's just wild. Have a cup of tea before bed. It calms me. That's a very lovely feeling. Very lovely thought. Unmedicated caffeine calms me down, but with the meds I'm on, caffeine in high doses give me migraines. Okay. Stardust, was it you that was saying that you're on... I can't remember if it was you or Cersei that was saying about being on new meds for things at the moment. I have friends all over if need be, and even have combat. You have your doggo with you? I love that. What kind of doggo? Have you posted pictures of your doggo before? You don't have to, but I do love a doggo though. Morning, Antan. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. Never used to affect me. Drink a pot of coffee, and yeah, it's so interesting. But I suppose, like, maybe in the same kind of way, like if you don't have a lot of caffeine regularly, your tolerance will change, I think. But then also, like, you can develop intolerances and changes in your body and stuff over time. Like, some people can develop allergies and things like that. It's a very interesting thing, the human body. I think I decided I'm now procrastinating over paying for it in case it's too expensive. I'm going to find it elsewhere cheaper. Okay. Well, you can absolutely bookmark those ones and have a little look around and see if there's anything a little cheaper, or work out the sort of average price. But I would say something like that, like if it's due to be lasting for years and years and years, then it's worth making an investment on, I'm the opposite with caffeine. Dizziness, shaking, heart racing, and sometimes non-stop tingling in my arms and legs that last for hours. Oh, goodness. Yeah, don't do that then. Defeated a big old white wagon this morning. Nice, nice. Antan gets up early to play D&D with people from around the world. So I am very happy to hear of the defeat of the dragon, even though I do like dragons. And I know you like dragons too. Not affected by coffee. I wonder why. You shouldn't drink coffee before breakfast or espressos after 1 o'clock. Oh, okay. Good tip. Thank you. 758 words since 9:30. Oh, my goodness. Cara, you're doing amazing. I can drink multiple cups, mugs, cans, and still crash into bed without any issues. I've always been like that. It's so bizarre, isn't it? Well, hello. Hi, Coral. How you doing? Thank you for the alert, Mia. I appreciate that. So I was making a cup of tea. What did you say about doggos? You said that you had your doggo with you, and I couldn't remember if I'd seen a picture of the doggo before, or what kind of doggo, or the name of the doggo, or if the doggo's enjoying the trip. It's all very important stuff. But you do not need to share pictures of your doggo unless you want to, or you may have already, and I may have forgotten because my brain. Gonna go back to bed now. So tired. No worries, Anton. Rest well. Get some good sleep. Hope so. I work in a call centre for a resort, and while I don't always like talking to the people, I'm one of the fastest typers in the department. Diana, I am pretty much the same. I don't like talking to people on the phone. It gives me anxiety. It makes me very uncomfortable. I deal mostly with customers via email because it gives me the opportunity to have a good old think about the answer and stuff, and my typing speed's pretty good over years and years of speedily typing to angry people. Crashed out last night because I've been having interrupted sleeps, working 6 hours for the last 3 days or whatever. Fell asleep with the fairy lights on. That's how tired I was. Oh, buddy. It's Tiffy time. I love Tiffy. Tiffany Stratton is great. I think we could do really wonderful things with Tiffy. Had enough points for a star of light for a while and just ruminate on what to use it for. I never take these lightly, and even though I appreciate those who use these for simple fun, it's always a heavy internal debate that involves a little shadow work before I choose. Absolutely. It is always there for whenever you're ready. Meds seem to curb my impulsiveness, but also seem to make me even more hypersensitive to external stims, lights, sounds, and crowds. Oh, really? I wonder if that will sort of balance out over time. Hi, Ginny. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're good. Leave you lurkies. Thank you. I have my headsets that damp the sound and provide pressure therapy. Yeah, I only realised that recently, that like having a pair of like over-ear headphones that kind of give you that squidge, that head squidge, could actually be quite sensory pleasing. But yeah, I hope that you can find some ways to, or I hope that the meds kind of calm down a little bit and aren't quite as intense with the hypersensitivity in the future. 11,585 words written since April 2nd. Total word count is 32,235 and 109 double-spaced pages. That's incredible. Absolutely amazing. So if you don't know, Cara is writing a fantasy novel. And is keeping us up to date with the word count, and I love hearing it. Not in the Discord, he's a big mix. I had him genetically tested. His name is Galahad. Oh, I love it. Accidentally wrote 2 L's when filling his paperwork out. He loves a big trip. Seriously, I can say the words "let's go," and he sat in his little doggy seat in the RV. Oh, my heart. What a sweet little bean. It's lovely to have company on journeys like that. Peanut is not massively keen on being in the car, but she kind of calms down after a little while, you know? So, yeah, I'm I'm hoping that she gets a bit more used to it. But yeah, it's not her most favourite thing, but we do like to take her on trips, because what's the point in having a dog if you don't take them with you? Oh, and hangry is becoming more of a recurring thing. I've heard that. It's an interesting additional kind of, yeah. So not just the appetite, but like getting real mad about it as well. Set up to go fetch more coffee since speaking of it, and my neck cracked and popped. Oh, goodness. Give yourself a good stretch there. Squishy, and I hope you feel a bit more comfortable. Just bought Fallout 76, so it's down to $8 from around 30. Oh, nice. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Yes, I'm not the worst at ADHD